You notice I ain't post a YouTube video in so long
Why? What happened?
because I'm insecure. I don't want people looking at me. I feel like
Oh,
I need to lose like 40 pounds and then I'll be comfortable.
okay. Well, I feel that because that was me last year, child. And I made it my mission to lose my weight.
Yeah, I don't believe in missions.
What?
Because on the way to my mission, I can pass Popeyes, I can pass McDonald's.
Well, you started. I know what happened to you.
Yeah, I always started. I have a gym right downstairs and I just walk
Wow. No,
every.
you're wrong. Now, if I had a gym downstairs, I'd have been there every day. I'm sorry.
Oh, listen, I saw some very traumatic stuff
Mm-hmm.
on mango season. Mango season is dangerous. I saw some stuff on there. I was like, I can't believe some of the stuff what is be happening back home.
There, child. No, but that's the country we in where there's hikers, so they can't be this house. They've got to share with somebody.
They said, tell me about a time or something that happened to you in your childhood that your parents still don't know about.
Wow.
And the stuff people said, it was crazy. I was like, I have to screenshot this and like see what you have to say about it because
Uh,
oh, this person said, Mango, when I was living in Andres, two of my older male cousins who are brothers took turns blanking me in my blank.
it's more than one blanks.
Effing me in my A, and I
Wow.
was only 15. And my mummy's boyfriend used to feel me up and make me his blank.
Um,
And they're still together to this day, even though our whole family know what he did.
Wow. Child. Miss out. Andrew's voice. That's number one.
Just
Dude. Okay, so the person who wrote this, their guy, you said.
yes.
Man, hold on.
Yes.
Child, I don't know for the puppet judging for the, the Jerry Springer show or the Murray show. Wow. I mean, gee. I don't even know where to begin. Y'all know y'all is family and y'all just nasty. Like, what kind of mother, babe? What kind of. I don't even know, babe. That's sad because if I tell him me something, especially if someone she's dating, even if it was my daddy, babe, doing something to me as a child, and I tell my mommy and she still choose to stay with him,
Mhm.
I couldn't do it. I don't think I could have even forgive her. Like, I can, because that's showing me you don't value me. You don't care what I have to say. You only care about you and your husband or your marriage or whatever. You don't even worrying about your child or trying to protect your child. Like, that's crazy.
15.
I'm 15. Wow.
I heard that's a thing on the family islands. I heard like cousins sleep with cousins, brothers sleep with sisters because
Mhm.
they don't really have much options.
Yeah, that's why I say I'll start with them just because I didn't know. Like, it's like a deserted island, like, not much people there. So,
I'm messing these kids up. And you know, wonder why they grow up and become murderers and all this crazy stuff because they messed up
mhm.
their head.
Yeah, because even when they, because it's so hard for, especially being a gay young boy, it's hard for you to open up and tell somebody. And he tell his mom, and this is the reason why they end up being either going, or they mind going crazy, or they robbing, or they become, like you said, murderers and stuff like that. Because who do they talk to? Who do they confine in? Because if they can't confine their own mother, who still wouldn't take their side? Like, what's left for them to do?
That ain't even the worst one.
Oh Lord! You know that was the worst one that we starting off.
That ain't even the worst one.
Wow.
So this one kind of made me laugh, even though it's not funny. This one kind of made me laugh because this girl, I don't know. She's older now, but she was like, me and my cousin started selling at our Grammy house when we was 13 and 14. I can't remember exactly how it started, but looking back at it, was dangerous. We used to meet old men on tag and
Sure.
invite them to the house when Grammy went to her meetings and when she was working nights. When I look back at it, there are a lot of predators in the Bahamas because we were only 13 and 14, and grown men in their 30s and 40s used to be eating my and licking whipped cream off my little breast.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh Lord, I have to laugh.
I don't mean to laugh, right? But
Yeah.
it's the way she say it, man.
Yeah, it is funny. I like, how we talk then.
Yo, I can't believe it's so much pedophiles before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trust
It's
me.
so many
I know.
pedophiles.
I know. I don't know why everybody feel like they have to be with some young little thing. I used to be that little, I see
Mhm.
the freaky little sight for true. So this was a long time for true.
Yeah, that was back in 2004 and 2005 and stuff.
Yes, man. But child, nah, see where they went wrong. Like, I ain't that bold, babe. I wasn't that bold, but I couldn't invite nobody to my me or Grammy house, babe. The fuck? No, child. If I
Yeah,
can't go by you or a hotel, I'm sorry.
what the
No,
heck?
no, because number one, I'm trying to be freaking looking all over the ceiling, looking kind of hair thing, the thing, see, and when he come in, no, child, I ain't got time for a lot. So they little braver than me, child, because I can. But yeah, that's how it started. That's how it
That's how
started.
I had a cousin who did that. She snuck a man into the house, and
Wow.
I wasn't there, but my other cousin told me the story because she was like, "Oh yeah, cousin was in the room, and all she could hear was, you know, ah."
That's from the egg bag go to bed.
God, they was bold. They was bold.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Yeah, not my people's house. I'm sorry. They didn't fucking Christian do it, oh, child. I never end that story. Oh, child.
Trust me, that's embarrassing. You don't want to get caught.
Okay.
Wait, so
Okay.
okay, this is the last one, and then I have a story. So he said, "Well, Mango, I'm a male. I got touched from age 5 to 6. My older male cousin did this to me. Every time we did it, he would tell me he doesn't want to be a sissy. One time, he did me so hard, I felt like he tore me open.
Mm.
Didn't stop until I was 15 or 16. He's one of the reasons why I'm so sexual for no reason, and probably one of the reasons why I don't like women. Uh, I even tried having a girlfriend when I was 15, but I couldn't feel attracted to her. I only want men. But that's life. Even if I told my family, I don't think they would believe me."
Wow. And that's one a little deep. I mean, I don't think that's the reason why you like men. I do understand what he's saying. Like, whenever you were a girl or you try to date a girl, you keep thinking about man. I get that. Child, I don't know. I can't really knock it because that's his life and it is hard. That shit plays in your mind so much, especially if you're young. That's beyond rape. You need to be under the jail. You need to be in the electrocuted chair because that's crazy. I get it, it's cousin. Like nothing wrong with y'all if y'all just playing around, like sucking jet off. Okay, cool, that's about it. But you're taking it way far, far, far. Like no,
I can tell what Jews do it. Jack has
put his ass in under the jail, definitely.
not the jail.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Jail. Ah, oh God.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
it's it's other stuff like people saying their grandparents used to fool with them. They're like their mommy used to pimp them out. Both men
Wow.
and women, like their brother or sister used to fool with them, like teachers, all kinds of crazy stuff. But like, so I remember, I mean, like stuff happened to me when I was small, not like to this extent.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody tell me open. It was on. I
You got to
remember
look for there.
certain things that happened to me,
Mm-hmm.
but like at the time, like thinking back, I was like, "Oh, this must be normal." Like I didn't know it was wrong. Um,
Oh,
but like thinking back, it's like, why would you do that?
yeah. Oh, you want a virtual hug?
No.
Oh my God!
I
Wow.
don't take e-transfers for my pain.
You better go, Amari or Dr. Phil.
But I remember this one time. I remember I was in grade, I think 12.
Oh, he's a
And
big man.
big. I was in grade 12 and we were at school and we were in a class. And it was like winding down to the last days of grade 12. So, you ain't really doing much
Yeah.
or whatever. So one of the teachers had a presentation that he wanted to show like the whole entire grade 12. So
Mm-hmm.
all of us gathered into this one big classroom, and everybody was kind of like huddled all together and close. And so they had to dim the lights because it was like on a projector thing. And one of the students, one of my fellow students, my fellow classmates, sorry, took it upon themselves to use that as an opportunity to assault me, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I remember like when I realized what was happening, like I made a whole scene, like I made a scene. And like I went
Oh.
to the classroom and a couple of my friends came behind me and I told them what had happened. But I never told anybody else. I never told my parents that. I never told anybody else that. Because if you knew who this person was, like throughout high school, you would be like, no, they wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just goes against who this person pretended to be. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, if I say something, no one's gonna believe me anyway. And then two, like I had finally reached a point in school where nobody was teasing me. Like I was like a popular kid. I was funny. So like nobody used to tease me. And so I was like in a good place. So I'm like, I don't want to ruin that.
Mm-hmm.
Say anything. But that was like 15 years ago. And I think about that every single day,
Wow.
this day. And I don't know how it's affected me, but I know I still think about it. And it's so funny because a couple of months after that, I took my driving test, my first driving test, and the guy failed me, right? And he said because he's tired giving driver's licenses to teenagers, so he failed me. But I didn't do anything wrong. So
Mm-hmm.
my aunt, she know everybody, so she went to road traffic, like the DMV or whatever, and she was talking to the head person, like the head person in charge.
Take you on.
She's talking to the guy who was in charge of everything, like director, whatever minister, whatever their name was. I remember his name, but he when he saw my uniform, he was like, "Oh, my so and so goes to that school too, and they're about to graduate too. Like, do you know this person?"
Mm-hmm.
And when he said the name, it was the same person
Wow.
that did that thing to me.
Um,
Funny enough, that same night, because my auntie she gave him like like my phone number and like stuff just to see what he could do, right? My license, everything. This head person in charge, Michael,
wow.
texted me basically saying to me, "Oh, I could get you your license if you do this for me."
Wow.
The same person who related to the person in school who you
Wow.
understand. So what a coincidence,
Mm-hmm.
like I never told anybody that. I never told my parents that. My auntie, I never told him that. I only told one person, and now I'm telling you. And to this day, it's like I just can't believe like people like that exist.
Mm-hmm. That's people until they get their rocks off. That's
Yeah,
so sad.
but on kids, I was a kid.
So that person who failed you, they probably doing it to him. That's why he passed it on to give it to you.
Probably.
Wow.
So I blocked the number and I did it. I redid my test all over again.
Maybe I'll do the same then.
But like, so when I hear people telling stories like, oh, when things happen, I'm like, yeah, I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe you 100%.
that's sad. That's really sad. I mean, gee, child. Mm-mm. Can you tell your story?
Yeah. They ain't gonna tear me open, but
I feel sorry for the person though, like to live a life feeling terrible. Wow.
in all my big years, nobody had tear me open yet. And you was tear open at 5 and 6. Wow,
Okay, wow.
that's unfortunate.
A lot of things going on in Bahamas just before the show. A lot of
Oh
people
yeah.
are coming with stories and they just hide and keeping it in themselves. And you see
Mhm.
why they going. That's why a lot of young boys might be going around killing and doing shooting and stuff like that because they,
Exactly.
even if they going home at home, it costing them to go like this and fight.
But they're a Christian nation, though. They're a
That's be
Christian
the,
nation.
hey, that be the sets.
They're a
Yeah.
Christian nation.
So that's
Oh,
my, my thing. If they just allow people to be themselves and do them, I'm pretty sure a lot of people wouldn't be hiding stuff and doing these things. I'm happy for this. What is it? What mangoes is? What is that? A podcast or what is that?
it's mango season.
Yeah.
It's like a WhatsApp story, basically.
Mm. Well, I'm happy for them to allow people to open up and be able to vent, I guess, or tell their story without feeling like you can get back at them or whatever. So that's good. I like that they have the atmosphere for people, but it's
Mm,
still it still undergoes and there's nothing gonna happen. So I
exactly.
think Mango season they need to get more involved and as in trying to reach out to the person and try to see if they can help them and stuff like that. But then a lot of people are now so scared they don't want where they want to feel, they don't want nobody judge them or laugh at them or so they ain't gonna really go forward with it.
Especially the man.
Yeah, especially the men. So
Especially the man.
all
No.
that I can do is pray for them, child. My prayers go to them.
That's all you could do. Now, Mango has posted some stuff. He's posted some questionable stuff,
Yeah.
but I'm glad that people feel like they could tell their story, you know?
Yeah, but I
And
know that will be holding it in so long. I'm really happy for that to be venting.
yeah.
Cause shit. I wonder what would be the person response though to them when they tell their story and stuff and vent.
Well, sometimes Mango post like he or she would post a screenshot, and the only thing Mango says like, "Wow," or, or Mango would say, "Gee."
No, he needs to be more supportive than that. The boy did it their whole life. Like that's crazy. Like why would you message your little cousin or your nephew and stuff like that? You know so much guys out there, babe, who all in your age bracket, babe.
Because they cowards, they want to take advantage.
You know, it's sad.
Someone who can't say no.
It's sad.
One, it's sick.
Sick, very sick.
That was too deep. But
Okay, I still got man. I'm gonna laugh. I need a minute. Like, I mean, that's why I'm saying tear open. Like, it's like, wow. I gotta try to find other words.
ah,
Wow, like that's
oh,
fine.
he got rip out the plastic.
Okay,
Really,
child. He can't even act. He can't even act brand new. I'm sorry.
the girl said a 40-year-old
Right?
old man was sucking her little breast.
That bad too. Hey, I'm trying to picture what you said. I just
Me
read.
too. I tried to picture the little nubby breast.
Listen, I picturing Yummy from Jocelyn Cabaret.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it like, oh Lord,
Oh
that
man.
is so sad. They need to stop. They really need to stop. And that,
But people was blaming the kids.
how you can blame the kids though? They
People
innocent. They know
was sitting here
nothing.
saying like, all these children too fast, like all these young girls too fast, these young boys too. But how could you blame the kids? Kids
No,
don't
I
know.
can't. I know. Okay, some kids are fast. Like some kids I look at, be like, wow, they so like I'll say they fast. Like they freaking, they know it all. They have a lot of knowledge. Yeah, I understand that, but still, you can't blame them. Like that's like us growing up when we had when Nokia phones first come out and stuff like that. We'll be texting, okay, our phone in school, even though they say no phones in school. We still sneak and get our phone in school. So I
Mhm.
can't say. Like it's their fault. Like that's just kids gonna be advanced, and these kids are way more advanced than us, and I realize that. But that's them. Some kids naturally body naturally grows into where they have ass and little shape or breast. Yeah, because that happens naturally for them doesn't mean that you must take advantage of them. So no, it's not their fault. Some can't help it. Some just can't help
Yeah.
it. And even if they wear skimpy outfit, someone wears skimpy outfit, that's them. That's their body. But it's up to the parents to say, hey, you can't wear this or not, or whatever. But that's still no reason to do stuff to kids. You shouldn't be looking at a kid once you see it as a kid. So that's no excuse. Like whoever said that they
Michael Miller.
cold. Hmm?
Come on, Michael Miller.
Okay, man, I got for this today.
When I saw Michael Miller, I just started screaming. I said,
This,
"Oh,
this one's so dangerous. I thought you did that, because when I come in, my name is in there.
I thought you put it there." I said,
Propsy. Because it's then there, it's like, do you want to go out with this name and join? My thing is, on my page, this up Matthew, so I don't know where the mic come from in the middle. That's so they dangerous. Dangerous.
"What a sick."
Mm-mm.
I say, "Michael, type his name on the capital letters." I said, "Oh shit."
Okay, I think one captain oil. Dangerous. I think this fucking scream, yeah, should you up, they dangerous. And then start not wrong.
Straight me out
Dangerous.
of Playboy.
Listen, dangerous. Mm-mm. I say,
Oh man,
wow, they dangerous.
I needed that.
I say, I'm gonna type. At least allow me to put it there.
Oh,
Child. Mm-mm. Dangerous.
I love it here. I love it here.
Real. Real. Child.
My God,
I come for this. I come
oh,
for this.
that Indian girl still live there.
Yes. And child, she probably, child, we can talk about that after comes the show. We can talk about that, child. It's that season.
It's that season.
Child. Mm-mm.
Woo!
Um,
Y'all have a little family discussion.
child. All I can say is she revealed some things. I was like, okay, sister girl, sir, now, sir.